Highlights of this bulletin: the National Handover Conference on the Inspection and Supervision task in the first quarter. The National Student Board for Control of Natural Disasters Search and Rescue organized the conference to review its tasks in 2021 and outline tasks for 2022. The regular meeting of April to publicize major tasks for May. Hello, it's good to see you back here in this edition of Continuous and Top News today. Politburo member, Party Central member, Chief of the Central Inspection Committee Trần Cẩm Tú, he chaired the National Handover Conference on the Inspection and Supervision task in the first quarter. The conference was transmitted to 69 locations across the country and was attended by Standing Vice Secretary, Chairman of the City People's Council, Phạm Văn Hiễu in Cần Thơ City. In the past time, the political ministry, the secretariat, party committees at all levels have taken determination in leading and organizing the implementation of the inspection and supervision tasks. Inspection bodies at all levels have well done the jobs of giving advice, assisted party committee in comprehensively carrying out checking, monitoring, and well implementing tasks stipulated by the party. The supervision task has been renewed with focus on quality and performance. In the second quarter, the inspection committees at all levels focused on 6 major tasks, including being more active and determined in the task, continually giving advice in building perfecting the mechanism on inspection, supervision, control of corruption, comprehensively and effectively implementing tasks and plans in 2022. On April 25th morning, the National Student Board for Control of Natural Disasters Search and Rescue organized the conference to review the prevention and control of natural disasters and search and rescue tasks in 2021, outline tasks for 2022. The conference was held online under the chair of Deputy Prime Minister Lê Văn Thành, head of the Student Board for Control of Natural Disasters Search and Rescue. Attending the conference in Cần Thơ City were Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Trần Việt Trường. According to the Student Board, although the national disaster was not too fierce and unusual like in 2020, it was extremely complicated. There were 18 types of natural disasters, including 12 storms and tropical low pressures, 362 thunder, whirlwinds and torrential rain, 170 floods, 139 earthquakes, and more than 400 serious landslides. In spite of heavy impacts caused by the COVID-19 epidemic, with drastic action taken by the government, the National Student Board ministries, especially the proactiveness of localities and the community, there were fewer damages caused by natural disasters than those in 2020 and previous years. In statistics, last year, natural disasters claimed the life of 108 people, down by 70% against in 2020. Caused the economic loss of over 5,200 billion Vietnam dong, down by 87%. It's remarked by the National Student Board, in spite of optimistic results, there were still drawbacks, notably slow settlement of aftermath, low resilience of infrastructure. Therefore, it needs the active and effective participation in dealing as well as overcoming aftermath caused by natural disasters. The Permanent Board of Cần Thơ City Party Committee on April 25th afternoon organized the regular meeting of April to publicize major tasks for May. Party Central Member Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Head of Cần Thơ City's National Assembly Delegation Lê Quang Mạn chaired the meeting. In April, the Permanent Committee of Cần Thơ City Party Committee and party committees at all levels directed to boost the dissemination and successful organization of a series of counter music activities on the occasion of Hùng King's death anniversary, the 47th celebration of the Southern Liberation National Reunification, the 136th May Day, especially the inauguration of Hùng King's Temple in Cần Thơ City. The Permanent Board of Cần Thơ City Party Committee recognized 3 out of 14 above grassroots level party committees and 1 subordinating party committee as good completion of tasks in 2021, evaluated and ranked party committees in 2021. Inspection groups of the permanent board continued paying attention to inspecting tasks related to the control of COVID-19 epidemic and reviewed responsibilities of party members for tasks in the medical area following the conclusion of the Central Inspection Committee. Also in April, there were other tasks like visiting, offering wishes on Junction after May Festival of Khmer people and the Easter festivities of Catholic and Protestant followers. Regarding the economy, Industrial Production Development Index increased by 19.95% against the same period. The total goods retail sales and service revenue was roughly 9,768 billion Vietnam dong, up by nearly 27%. Also in April, there were over 1.2 million arrivals to the city, including over 276,000 accommodation arrivals. The state budget collection task completed 31% of work. Delegates analyzed and clarified some reasons on recorded results and shortcomings while proposing solutions for the coming time. Regarding major tasks for coming time, apart from regular tasks, Secretary Lưu Quang Mạnh suggested department sectors take higher determination to finish tasks as scheduled. Also, he suggested accelerating the digital process and responding to climate change, attaching importance to developing culture education training, ensuring social security, taking care of people's material and spiritual life, while actively building up plans to boost the economic growth in the new condition, particularly implementing the National Assembly Resolution number 45 on running tests on special mechanism policies of developing Cần Thơ City, Politburo Resolution number 13 on orientations of socio-economic development, assurance of defense security in Mekong Delta region to 2030, vision to 2045, focusing on well carrying out the planning, management of planning, urban order, overcoming the environmental pollution, giving support to revolutionary contributors, poor and near-poor households. On April 25th morning, the Council of Cần Thơ University of Technology organized the 10th regular working session in 2022. Standing Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Dương Tấn Hiển came for attendance. Cần Thơ University of Technology was founded in 2019 with 23 members. In the working session, members passed the report on operational results in 2021, outlined orientations and tasks for 2022, the recruitment task, organization of scientific, technological operations, and international cooperation in 2022, measures of arranging mechanism and staff. Regarding the recruitment and training tasks, in 2021, Cần Thơ University of Technology opened one new master-level discipline of food technology, 7 tertiary disciplines, bringing the total number of training disciplines to 22 with nearly 5,000 students. In 2022, Cần Thơ University of Technology asked for permission to supplement one vice principal in charge of scientific management, international cooperation, while boosting international cooperation on training and creation of jobs for its graduates, accelerating the implementation of city-level scientific teams. In his remarks at the working session, Standing Vice Chairman Dương Tấn Hiển highly valued efforts exerted by the staff of the university in the past time, while hoping the university to heighten interior unity, focus on raising training quality, scientific research, and international cooperation. On education, the Council of the University proclaimed the decision of Cần Thơ City People's Committee on adjusting members of the Council and elected by conference votes Dr. Đỗ Thị Tuyết Nhung as Chairwoman of the Council and People's Teacher Associate Professor Dr. Huỳnh Thanh Nhã as Principal of the University. Cần Thơ City's Women's Union on April 25th afternoon organized a conference to solicit opinions for the Domestic Violence Control Law revision. Attending the conference were leaders of sectors, organizations, and experts in Cần Thơ City. Delegates focused on discussing issues relating to legitimate rights and benefits of women and children. For example, delegates suggested supplementing some acts against domestic violence, such as forcing children to witness domestic violence acts, responsibilities of labor using organizations and individuals, consideration of extenuating circumstances, supplementation of international cooperation in domestic violence control. From these opinions, Cần Thơ City's Women's Union will generalize the report to Vietnam Women's Union with them to contribute to building and perfecting the domestic violence control law. And now, as usual, before moving to the close, let's take a quick look at the updated weather forecast. The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Cần Thơ News. If you want to watch again in this bulletin, please visit our website canthtv.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.